Okay, Miss Mercy, you're back.
Yes.
What's going on?
Well, he's here.
Okay, all right.
How you doing, Your Honor?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing well.
Good. Thank you for showing up for court.
Thank you.
This time.
Yeah. Listen, he showed up.
Okay.
Regardless.
I'm gonna be nice. It's a good day.
He showed up. He's here today. He's going to have his opportunity to have his day in court just like you did, okay? Now, let's go. What's going on?
Did she just say she catfished him for proof? Y'all, this case just took a wild turn. Legally speaking, obtaining evidence this way might be questionable. It could even backfire. But let's be real, her methods were bold, and the results, well, they're damning. So was this a brilliant legal move or a desperate act? Let me know in the comments would you have done the same.
He just really doesn't like the child support payments. I'm still having a hard time getting a hold of him. We discussed visitation and like shared custody. He's not picking the kids up on his days, but he's out on social media, story going wild.
Okay, so why are you back here today? I guess I'm a little confused. Are you trying to make him pay more?
Yes.
Okay, the last time you were here, you brought in some receipts that really didn't prove that he made more money. What do you have today?
Okay, so yes, I do have some proof about his income now. I knew he wasn't gonna give that proof to me, so I catfished him. And I hit him up under profile Marissa. You remember Marissa?
No, I don't know the Marissa.
Oh, okay. You had a lot to say to Marissa. So, Your Honor,
wait a minute. So you created a fake account by the name of
Okay, let's talk numbers because this is where it gets interesting at first. He claimed to be making a mod of $60K a year, but now we're seeing an extra $169 per month. That's a huge gap. So here's the question. Is he intentionally downplaying his income to dodge higher child support? Or does he actually have a valid RS in for C and these numbers separate? I gotta say this judge is about to dissect every dollar.
And he was telling Marissa how much money he makes?
he fell for the bait.
Isn't that illegal, Your Honor?
Which part?
All of it.
No. We'll get to you in just a second because I have a lot of questions just based off of that. Marissa, so allegedly, he told Marissa all of this information about how much money he makes. Are you sure it was actually him and somebody wasn't using his account?
No, it was him.
How do you know?
Because he protects that phone like his life depended on it.
Okay.
I have assistants, Your Honor, that run my social media account.
Okay. 1 second. Now, what do you have?
So I thought he made $20,000 a week.
$20,000. I remember that you said he made $20,000 a week, and I thought that was a bit extreme for a baker.
It was. It was a little extreme. So he actually makes $4,000 a week, and I've got that proof right here for you.
Okay. All right. So that's an additional, if true, it's an additional $16,000 a month. Let's look through here. Okay. And you're wanting an increase of his child support. You do this much talking? Hold on, I'll get to you in a minute. I'll get to you in a minute. So you want an increase of his child support based on these captions about 4,000. Oh, he actually said it. Okay. Again, allegedly, because he said he has an assistant. So let me make sure I write this down. 16,000 additional to the 60,000 that you already said he makes. Okay, all right. The 60,000 a year is 16,000. Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him? Because you were here the last time, so I heard a lot of what you said, and I have my notes here in front of me. I really want to hear from Dad.
Yeah, I do too, since he decided to show up today.
Listen, he showed up. Again, he showed up.
You're right.
Didn't we have this conversation?
Right, he's here.
You were here the last time when we talked about you being petty. Y'all wrote it down.
Very petty.
Little bag. Yes,
It was
we're
a
not going to
cute-
be petty today. We're going to give him an opportunity to speak because he wasn't here the last time, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, sir, would you spell your last name for me?
Yes, Your Honor. Cotty.
All right. Is it Cotty?
The old my assistant runs my account excuse look having a social media manager is common. But let's be real, does an assistant really control all his money-related posts? Without his approval, the judge isn't buying it. And honestly, neither am I if the assistant is running the show. That means everything posted is true on his behalf. So, does this mean his baking business is just a front, or is he just digging himself deeper?
Cotty.
Okay. Mr. Cotty,
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your
what's
Honor.
going
Excuse me.
on? What's going on? And when I'm asking that question, I'm not looking for, what happened in your relationship and went wrong. We've already established that. There's a court order that says you're supposed to pay $768 a month, okay? So I do have some questions about that in addition to this new evidence that she brought in. Now, you said an assistant uses your account. Tell me about that.
Your Honor, I'm a local rapper. That's how I do shows and stuff.
Okay.
Concerts, YouTube, my Spotify, that's how I make my money. It all equals out to about $60,000 a year.
Okay.
As an organization, we have a label that I created back in the Gap, and we do fundraisers on the weekend. We do like bake sales, and we sell baked goods. That's not taxable income because I was trying to tell her.
The old my assistant runs my account excuse. Look, having a social media manager is common. But let's be real. Does an assistant really control all his money-related posts? Without his approval, the judge isn't buying it. And honestly, neither am I. If the assistant is running the show, that means everything posted is true on his behalf. So, does this mean his baking business is just a front? Or is he just digging himself deeper?
That's for the business. That's not for me personal.
You do more baking than just on the weekend.
It's my business.
Excuse
but
you.
It's
I'm
sorry, Your Honor.
One second, Mr. Cotty. Excuse
I'm
you.
sorry.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it. Okay? All right, give him an opportunity to speak. He let you speak.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, so we bake goods, and I wasn't aware that this is Marissa, but
So it is true. You were talking to Marissa.
well, I see my messages, but I have an assistant who runs my account. I can't be doing those day-to-day things. I got other things that I like to tend to throughout the day.
All right? So this additional money that are on your captions on social media, is that you speaking or is that your assistant?
That's my assistant speaking on my behalf.
So it is true.
It's my assistant speaking on my behalf.
Mr. Cotty, you show up to court for the first time today and the first thing you want to do is waste my time.
No, Your Honor. No.
Please
no.
do not come in here and waste my time. It's a very straightforward question. If they're posting on your behalf, that means what they are posting is true. Yes or no?
Correct.
Okay. So it is true then. You're making the additional money, but you're saying it's for an organization?
Correct.
Okay.
Fundraiser.
All right. So not personal.
Yes.
Is it under any type of LLC or anything like that?
Sole proprietorship.
Okay. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. He's saying that that money is not going to him personally. It's for a business.
Do you know about the label, Your Honor?
Oh, do you know about the label?
I know that they have a name.
It's a yes or a no.
I don't know. Yes, but no.
Don't hate. Just say
Okay,
it.
what does that even mean? Yes, but no.
They're like a group of people who give themselves a title, but are they a legitimate label? That I don't know.
She's been to the concerts, Your Honor. Front row.
Right, but me and my homegirls, we call ourselves something, and we're not a label, so.
Okay. Well, I guess, let me ask this question. Do you have access to private health insurance?
No, Your Honor, I just go to the hospital when I need to go.
Can you get access to health insurance coverage? Because right now you're reimbursing her $150 for coverage.
I thought they ended Obamacare.
Okay, so this is the way it works. That's not private health insurance.
Oh.
Private health insurance is something that you have and that you pay for every month. That's what she's doing.
Oh.
The children have to be covered.
How much that cost?
Well, it depends on what program you want to put them under. Right now, she's paying them $150. If you can find something cheaper than that, that would be an option. But if not, it's best to leave the children under her health insurance plan and just reimburse her, which is what you're currently doing.
So another $150 on top of what I already pay?
No, the $150 is included in that. Without the $150, it comes out to roughly $618. Including that is $768. So if you were to provide health insurance privately for the children, you would just pay that amount, but your child support would be dropped down to a lesser amount.
Your Honor, she don't even take the kids to the doctor. I'm the one always taking them to the doctor, taking them to the dentist.
When?
When they sick.
'Cause I haven't seen you in a while.
Okay, so
But she's on social media though.
do the children live with you?
Might as well say they do.
It's a yes or no.
I would like to say, well,
This case had an IRS-sized nightmare waiting to happen, now tax evasion. And child support do not mix. Well, the judge knows this. And I guarantee she's mentally adding up penalties while keeping her composure. But here's a question: should unpaid taxes even factor into child support calculations? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
no. But they always over there.
Okay. So the children primarily live with her, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so that means she would be the one that is entitled to receive the child support from you. And it is based strictly off of your net resources. So, by your own admission, you make more money. However, you're saying it is for your business. Now, let me ask you a question. Did you bring in the paperwork from your sole proprietorship, like the tax return or anything like that, to show that this is money that is actually not taxable towards you, but to the business?
I didn't know I was supposed to bring that today, Your Honor.
All right. You got served. Did you read the paperwork you were served with?
I was at my concert. Guy handed me a piece of paper I was performing. That's about it.
So the answer is no, probably.
Correct.
Okay. Well, within that paperwork, when you're served, it tells you you're coming to court today, and these are some documents that you need to bring with you. Now, granted, everybody doesn't bring them, but that's how you would have been able to prove that.
Can I just quit my business? If he can quit his business to avoid paying more, that's a bold strategy, but it won't work. The law is clear. If you're making money from it, the court can and will factor it into your child support. So even if he shuts down his weekend fundraisers tomorrow, it doesn't erase the money. He already made a nice drive, though. But what do you think? Should side hustles count toward child support payments?
The money that's been posted on your social media that you have admitted to is additional income, but it's for the business, not for your person. Because if you don't do that, it looks like all of that is going into your pocket. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, with all due respect, I ain't filed my taxes about 3-4 years, so how does that work?
Okay, that's between you and the IRS. That doesn't have anything to do with me.
Oops.
Okay, yeah, so anywho, so this is what we're going to do. Until you bring something in here that shows this income is not yours, your person, it is for your business, Texas law says that it's a net resource. So it has to be included in your gross. Do you understand what that means?
What if I stop doing my fundraisers?
Well, you're currently doing it, right? Even if you stop doing your fundraisers. People do that all the time. You have to know, I have seen and heard that before. People will come in here, find out that the additional money that they're making on the side is going to be included in their child support, and they no longer want to do it. But guess what? You're still going to pay child support based off of it.
So I can't quit.
Oh, you can quit. It's just not going to do anything in your child support. Okay. You understand that?
I got you.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor, I don't.
Okay. Why are you smiling so hard?
Got you. No, I'm just kidding.
Got him what?
Finally to show up and take care of his kids. That's all I've been asking.
You know what? At the end of the day, he didn't have to show up the last time because you got exactly what it is that you asked this court for, and that was child support, right? Mm-hmm. Excuse me? It's yes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what you're not going to do is antagonize him. You got exactly what it is that you said you needed for the children, and that was for him to take care of his kids. Now, if there's another reason that you're upset, then let it be for that. But he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He came back to court. Even though he fumbled around with it, he eventually told the truth, okay? So you got exactly what you wanted. So why are you being mean to him? Why are you being petty?
Sorry, it's just a lot of built up emotion.
Because she's single, Your Honor, that's all.
Huh?
She's single.
Oh, so that's what it is. It's some hurt feelings because you bought that little bag.
A little jealousy. You heard what she said, talking about the catfishing. That's all we hear. How many can she keep bringing me back here, Your Honor?
The short answer is yes. As long as she has new evidence and it triggers a material and substantial change, she can.
Every month, every year?
The judge calls out pettiness, and there it is. The judge sees right through the nonsense. Yes, raising kids is expensive. Yes, financial support is necessary. But coming back to court just to stick it to him, that's a whole different story. The judge is making it clear this isn't about revenge, it's about fairness. And honestly, she's at a point. So what do you think? Is she just fighting for her kids? Or is this turning into a personal grudge match?
No, a material and substantial change doesn't happen like that, right? Now, you win the lottery tomorrow, that's a material and substantial change. But I really don't like that you over there smiling like that. You still like him?
No.
I can't tell.
I don't even listen to his music.
Y'all even color coordinated. Y'all have the same patterns on.
I think she's spying on me, Your Honor.
Oh,
I think she's spying on me.
What's that about? Is there something you all want to tell me today?
Go ahead, make a confession.
I don't have anything to say.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
I take good care of my kids, Royce and Rose.
Well, all I say is this. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, that's it.
And I got 3 other kids.
Oh, yeah, she did mention that you had 5 kids total. As long as are you on child support for those other children?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. So this is what we are going to do. Based on that additional income, you actually kind of max out.
I'm trying to tell her.
His income maxes out, okay? Do you understand what that means?
No.
All right, so that means that although he has that additional money that you saw, that does not mean you're going to get 15% of all of that money.
Final ruling and epic verdict. And there you have it. The final ruling is child support stays the same, but now he has to cover health insurance. So was justice served, or did someone walk away with an unfair advantage? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this case as wild, as we did, make sure to smash that like button, share this with your friends, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. Trust me, you don't want to miss the next one.
All right. So what were you thinking his child support should have been? So I can tell you it's not that.
I just thought a smooth 1,000 would be substantial.
You
For
thought
both
1,000?
of the kids together.
Oh, so 2,000 each.
No, 1,000 total.
Oh, 1,000 each, 2,000 total.
I mean, that'll work too.
Okay. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. I have the authority to base his child support off of that additional money, right? However, you also admitted that you know about the business. So you know that that additional money is related to his business, right?
His baking business.
Yeah, the baking business. You know that, right? So the fact that you know it is kind of disingenuous for you to come in here and act as though you didn't know it. Because it doesn't look like you're no longer coming in here for the benefit of the kids. It looked like you just want to come in here and stick it to them and get more money off of them.
No, these kids are very expensive.
No, I don't disagree that children are very expensive. However, you can't play with unclean hands.
Toxic.
You know, excuse me.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Excuse me. Now, I got on to her about being petty. Let's not do that.
My bad. I apologize, Your Honor.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it. All right? So, you can't play with unclean hands. You come in here, you say he didn't show up to court, he's not taking care of these kids, and you know about the baking business. You know that it makes additional money on the side. So this is what I'm going to do. I am not going to make him pay child support at that higher amount because based on what he said and based on what you said, it's not income for him personally. It's income for his business, okay? So what we are going to do though is have you carry the health insurance. Now you said you can get access. You don't have access to it right now, but you can put them under a health insurance plan?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so put them under a health insurance plan. I'll give you credit for $150. So we'll just leave the child support alone.
Boom.
It'll stay where it is. It'll stay at the $768 amount.
Okay.
Thank you for wasting our time today.
Thank you
Well,
for showing up. Had you had been here last time, we wouldn't be going through this today.
Okay,
I just
well,
got served.
neither one of you kind of wasted my time fully being here today because he needed to show up, obviously, to get the truth revealed for
Truth.
what you already knew. So, you know, you can't throw shade at him without pointing the finger back at yourself.
You right.
I know I'm right. I'm always right. Now, is there anything further? No?
No.
Okay. Anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, if there's nothing further, you both are dismissed.
Right.
Hope you don't have any plans this weekend. You're babysitting.
Babysit his own kids. Okay.